Hello traders, I'm going to start the stream, and once the stream gets started, hopefully you guys could manage to see it without any issue. So okay, I'm going to start the today's session. Okay, let's take a look at euro dollar currency pair. This is the EURUSD daily time frame, and I was expecting the price action to hit the 0.786 level. We got a hit. Now the next thing, or the next expectation, is that euro dollar is probably going to drop more. So far we got the drop over here in price action. We got some candlesticks close below the support level over here, so it looks like to me we're going to get a top inside euro dollar currency pair. So we will see how it goes, and let's go over to um, United States dollar index. This is the daily time frame, and if we apply the Fibonacci retracement level, you will notice that price action did hit the 0.786 area right over here. Late. The US dollar index is more likely going to rise up more. So here's the level. We got a breakout, and then market rallied up. So the way I see, it seems to me we got a bottom inside US dollar index, the DX, so to speak. Got the bottom over here, and let's take a look at pound dollar GBPUSD currency pair. If you take a look at higher time frame, check out the monthly chart. We have some resistance over here, another one right up there. Okay, now if you go to a 1 hour time frame, price action is falling down. So here's the supported area right over here, and market is most likely going to break down this support level. We do not have a confirmation yet, but once the market reopen at 2 p.m. EST on Sunday, then we're most likely going to get a confirmation and a sell trade as well. Next one is the Australian dollar currency pair, AUDUSD currency pair. Now if you check out the long-term chart, price action, just keep testing these highs over here and again over here. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see that market retested this old swing high, and it kind of failed. The actual body of the candlestick closed lower. So it looks like to me sellers are trying to push the market to the downside. So as far as the analysis is concerned, it seems to me we got kind of uh, we could get a triangle formation over here, but the way I see, AUD-USD currency pair is most likely going to drop now. Let me show you. So we have this support over here, and we only got spikes, but once we get, a bearish candlestick, something like this happens. So let's say we get a bearish candlestick, like a break below the support level. Once we get this kind of a possible pattern, then I might consider looking for potential sell trade setup. I'm not saying that you just take a sell over here. All I'm saying is wait for the price action to break below the support level, and then If and when it happens, you can look for sell trades inside AUD/USD currency pair using the smaller time frames. Okay, go over to the NZDUSD. NZDUSD right over here, it seems to me the New Zealand dollar versus United States dollar currency pair. We got multiple bearish candlesticks closes below the support level. Okay, so we need to look for potential sell setups. If you take a look at the higher time frame, the big picture, price action just keep trying to break these highs and then failed as well. I would say we are most likely going to get a head fake over here. This level right over here, 0.6037. Let's go further. Yes, so on a short-term basis, the way I see NZDUSD currency pair is most likely going to drop. So I'm not just going to take a sell over here. All it means is that the downtrend looks good, and see we have a nice downtrend inside 1 hour time frame of NZD/USD currency pair. So the New Zealand dollar is most likely going to drop more, so it means we should be looking for potential sell trade setups using the smaller time frames like 15 minutes or 5 minutes or 1 minute charts. Okay. Next, let us take a look at USDCHF currency pair. Okay, USDCHF, I'm waiting, for the price action to clear these highs. So far, we keep getting a retest over here. So let me change the color, make it a little bit lighter. So once market clear these resistance areas, and I would say we need a bullish breakout above 0.8248 level inside US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. Time frame is 1 hour. Once we get that, then I think it's a good idea to look for buy trade setups. Otherwise, just wait outside. Next one is the US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair. USDCAD currency pair market is, trying to break higher, and the way I see, we got quite a bearish price action. If you go over to a higher time frame, let's take a look at weekly chart. This is a weekly time frame, and let me adjust this trend line. So right over here we got a retest. Okay, so this was a resistance, now it's going to act as a support. So if I go over to a 1 hour time frame of USDCAD currency pair, we have this resistance level right over here at 1.3684, and it's quite possible that price action is going to turn around. It's going to drop, like we might get a decline like this inside USDCAD currency pair, and after that market is, it might try to rise back up. This one looks quite possible, so we will see how it goes. Okay, so USDCAD 1 hour, we are most likely going to get a pullback over here, and once we get this pullback, the chances are market is going to resume the uptrend. Now I'm not saying you just take a buy over here, this is just the analysis. The purpose is Elliot Wave Analysis and Forex Forecast is to present to you my view about the market, And next, what you can do is you compare my analysis with your own analysis to make an informed trading decision. For those who are looking for um, learning opportunities, I do teach forex trading online with one-to-one online classes. Check out my website, okay, readyforex.com. Okay, let me check if we have any questions. So far, nothing. Okay, good. So hopefully this time the stream to work on YouTube. So we have some pretty good trade setups over here. Um, and regarding the euro, I already explained my point of view. I think euro is going to print a top over here. Let me explain a little bit more. The way I see euro dollar is most likely going to drop like this, and then it's going to rise back up after that. In other words, if I provide you an idea about the decline, then the way I see market is most likely going to reach 0.76% Fibonacci retracement level, and the value is 1.1156 right over here. This is forecast. It's not a trading signal. All I'm saying is that the chances are market is probably going to drop and hit 1.1156 level. Now, what you can do is you can compare my analysis with your own analysis, and you can look for an informed trading decision using the information over. You might disagree with me. People might say, okay, well, they don't think euro is going to drop. Well, that's fine. The difference of opinion is always there, and that is the reason why we have markets. So in euro dollar currency pair, the way I see, we got the breakdown over here. We might get a retest over here in 1 hour time frame of euro dollar currency pair, and then market is going to start the decline. It's going to be, I would say, an ugly looking chop price action corrective wave pattern, because we are trading within within a possible triangle pattern. So obviously it's not easily going to drop in a single line fashion. It is going to create up and down swings, up and down waves, multiple overlaps, but that's what you usually expect when you try to trade the corrective Elliott wave patterns. Okay, so same goes with the United States dollar index. The US dollar index is most likely going to rise up, and then it's going to drop as well. Okay, and I'm going to add something over here as well. So if you remove the fib level, so remove this green one. So how far market is probably going to rise up? Well, the way I see, United States dollar index is most likely going to hit 101.19 right over here. So we will see how it goes. That's just the forecast. And regarding the pound dollar, we got the breakdown right over here. And the way I see it, this whole thing actually, it could turn into some kind of a triangle scenario as well. If that's going to be a triangle, then we are most likely going to get a pullback around 0.618 or 0.786. 0.618 is not here. Let me add that level. 0.618. This is the Fibonacci retracement level that I'm using. Okay, so market is most likely going to reach 0.618 inside GBPUSD currency pair, or another idea is probably going to drop a little bit more around 1.3457 level, which is the 0.76 level. The NZD pairs, let's take a look at AUDUSD 1 hour over here. Silver, go to the way market, just keep trying to go up and up. This whole thing is probably going to turn into some kind of a triangle pattern. The idea is that we have got the top and it's going to drop and it's going to break below this support level over here. But let's just work on the minimum scenario. So the minimum expectation is that if we say this is some kind of a triangle pattern, then expect the price action to drop. It could fall more than that as well if the forecast is going to work. The minimum decline I'm looking at around 0.618 or around 0.786. 0.786 value 0.6434 and 0.618 value 0.6456. Okay, that's pretty much it for today, and I'm going to stop the live streaming now. Hopefully this time the live streaming worked. We will see how it goes. So if you have any questions, you can always contact me via my website as well. So that's it from my side. Have a nice day, have a nice weekend, and bye bye.